Alright guys, welcome back to my channel Basilisk Reacts. For today we're getting into some more beatbox. I uploaded yesterday a video on a beatbox battle. It was the first battle actually. I did include actually a clip of a battle in an earlier video, but it wasn't focused on it, so I wasn't, providing my thoughts and my analysis. So this is going to be the first step into, checking out HISS more specifically, because it is a duo. It is Two.H that we have seen yesterday, and it is HISS, a very important member of Beat Bella House. So this also very long time ago. It is coming from the same event that we watched yesterday's battle. So it is a duo, a tag team, I should say. And it is their elimination. So they are now, trying to show what they're worth as a duo, as a tag team. And yeah, guys, we're just gonna check it out, and hopefully I'm gonna add some value to the content, the same as I did with the last video. So let me know, guys, what you think of this. Seen it many times before, so yeah, let's check it out together.
The set, you say the turn and the hana. Set!
So before we get into it a bit further, I think it's nice to have two beatboxers. I think for beatboxing, it can get very complex very quickly if there are more people involved. So to really find a good balance is key to a good performance. I think two is always a very good template to use when going for a multi beatbox performance. So two people, and of course HISS. I have been a HISS fan for a very long time, not as consistently actually. So I really was, maybe for the record, that is a more fitting way of describing it. I was a very big HISS fan, and I haven't been up to date with all of his material. I think after yeah, 2015 or something like that. So but yeah, very passionately was watching HISS a lot of the times actually, and always rooting for HISS, almost always. So yeah, yeah, I really like this performance because it really gives a sort of a dark feeling, and I think the fart bass, his fart bass, is really, responsible for creating so much yeah, depth to this routine or to this specific part. A lot of in the room sound, in the room, a full sound. Let's rewind that a bit so I can show you what I mean exactly. So this is his fart bass that we can hear right here. So we can hear Two.H on the and then we can hear HISS with his fart bass. I don't know, man. It really has a very dimensional sound, I would say. So very good for, this tag team, this duo performance. So yeah, I think it is very easy. There is a blueprint for two beatboxers, and it is very easy actually to find out what it is. And that is, you have the bass, bassy sounds, and you have percussions. So if you have two beatboxers, usually it's going to be someone performing the percussions and someone complementing the percussions with a heavy bass or yeah, at least a heavy prolonged sound. What we can hear here, what we can hear here is that they are almost performing the same sound, which is yeah, creating a very subtle but noticeable. Actually, it's a weird way of describing it. Sound that is gaining more. It's like an upgraded version of it, and yeah, I really like it, man. So yeah, I think it will sound way different when just performed by one. So 2H now doing that sound alone, HISS backing him up with some percussions, with a lot of his own sounds as well. Really good performance, I would say, for well, 2017 isn't considered early. Now it is, right? We're living into almost 2026, but yeah, I think for tag teams, it was really a hard time actually finding what is effective in this layout. So yeah, to see all the different approaches for it, I think it's very nice, and I think this has been a unique performance as well. So yeah, rewind a bit. Man, a lot of cool details actually, man. So yeah, what sounds like maybe a clock, maybe, but it is, the pitch of the clock is a bit progressive. Yeah, I really like that, man. Very good. I think this has been a good move because they are really utilizing their strengths. His himself is not able to do the throat bass as 2H is doing now, and I actually don't know if he has ever reached that point of really being able to do so. So yeah, his on the clops, on the hollow clops, clop combo, and 2H on the bass. And yeah, it sounded good, man. Sounding good. They have a lot of synergy in the sense that they really have a lot of sounds complementing each other's kit. Man, it's so cool because I think the art of forming a good tag team and coming up with a good routine is, separately providing sounds that when you will perform them solo, doesn't really have that much of an impact. But combining them really brings a unique flavor. I think that is what it should be. Some people, they go a bit overboard because of course they spend a lot of time performing solo, and they will just perform routines or elements to the tag team performance. If that is the case, it can get a bit overwhelming because a lot of sounds get lost because the overlap is just a bit messy, maybe, or they perform exactly the same sound at the same time that doesn't really work together but works only in their separate routines for that bit. So I would say this little part here is just very good to have combined together. But you can really hear, or at least that's my opinion, that if they were to perform these sounds solo, it's nothing really special. Really cool. Crazy, right? Crazy sound. Yeah, that's 2H, and he is just so crazy with his bass, man. It feels like he is reaching a part of his throat or his body that, well, normally wouldn't be couldn't be reached, maybe. 2H really has got a lot of crazy sounds actually, but what I like about this part is that the fact that they are using their sounds that are very well known to them, and are very well known to us as their sounds, frequently used sounds, and they are using it in succession, really showcasing the power of these two separate forces joined together. So yeah, we are starting it off by HISS and this. Let's see. So this zipper, well, right? I don't think zipper is his signature sound, but he really uses it often. So I think the seeked effect is attained with this choice in the part of the routine. So we've got 2H with the crazy bass. How does he call it again? I don't know exactly what he calls it or what the people in the beatbox community call it, but it has a special name because it really sounds very special. HISS, I think it would be nice if HISS, or let me rephrase that. HISS here is backing a 2H up with a hum sound. And I think this is coming from, he isn't able to do the throat bass because this, I would say, very typically would be a good spot to use the throat bass. So he is using the hum, and I say it fits very well, but I think more commonly a throat bass or a vibration bass is used in this instance. But because he is not able to do so, we get this, and in turn, it really sounds very unique. Followed by his fart bass. He crazy, yeah.
Bounce like this.
Man, yeah, I like seeing them together, man. I love the movements as well. I just think it's such a big part of really interpreting the sound that you are hearing. When you are a beatboxer or you have been beatboxing, you kind of have an understanding of what is needed to achieve such sounds. But if there are movements involved made by the arms or with the body altogether, I would say that influences the way that you hear the sound and that you interpret the sound. It really gets another feeling, I would say. So to see that they are utilizing their arms to really, give the sound some more dimension, some more depth, I really think is interesting to see because yeah, it really does a lot actually in changing your perspective on the sounds.
Bounce like this.
Ugh, it's so crazy, man. Them alternating between these sounds is so cool, man.
Like this.
Watch it again, man. Man, I just love the click roll, the inward click roll. I cannot do it, man. So what you are hearing here is the well, I will try to replicate the sound, but I cannot do it, mind you, I cannot do it. But it sounds like this. And there is a bit of a pitch. So, man, I really feel like the sound itself is the inward click roll, but I do feel like the way, I don't know, maybe it is, all the way back to how the DNA is formed and people are, when people are coming from a place where the sun is shining a lot of the times, they have a darker skin complexion. I believe that there truly are differences in the way that our bodies are shaped, and the Korean people, I don't know, man. The Korean inward click roll all sound to me, very pleasing, very different from, the standard inward click roll that I hear from the rest of the world. So yeah, it's always, if I hear a Korean perform the inward click roll, I think it is deserving of a different name. It should be called a Korean inward click roll because it just sounds so different to me. Man, I love it. I cannot do it. I love it. I can't do it, man. So it's the inward click roll, and it is alternating between, I think, is an outward sound, which is a very compressed kind of, with a bit of a, I don't know, man, but it really is reminiscent of the Transformer sound. Yeah, his and the inward click roll zipper combo, man. Man, I think 2H also is doing it. Yeah, that's crazy. Really, I think that because the separate sounds of the inward click roll and the zipper sound, I don't think are his signature his sounds, but the combo of it for sure has his name written all over it. Man, you can really see that he is really compressing to get this sound out by the way that his veins are popping, man. This is just a very powerful sound, and yeah, considered by many of the beatbox fans, beatboxers, beatbox community. Um, yeah, really has 2H's name written all over. Very good, very good, very good.
All the way from South Korea, give it up for MNSTWINSS. 2H, HISS. Yo, one more round of applause. They came all the way Korea from you, right here.
Very, very good, guys. All right, so yeah, that's that. His, yeah, there's so much more to check out, guys. Maybe it is, maybe I can go live and there is a certain theme to it. So one live will be focused on beatboxing, one live will be focused on other artists that I have featured on my channel, and some live streams will, you know, just be a variety stream or whatever. We can do a hangout and play some games maybe, or watch some memes. I don't know exactly. I haven't been live all that much actually. So yeah, something to yeah, further look into together with you guys, of course. So yeah, this is going to be it for this one. Beatbox content, man. More coming our way. More coming your way, actually. Yeah, some old videos we will be revisiting, yeah, to show you guys what I am coming from, where I'm coming from. So this really is a time where I was getting yeah, all of my beatbox knowledge and information from. So a long time ago, 8 years ago, and this isn't even the oldest of the videos that I have seen. So yeah, be ready for that. But if you have from this time, or maybe even more recent, some suggestions that I should be checking out, please let me know. Please let me know. We will be checking it out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me for today's episode, and I'll see you tomorrow.